to present a pattern. We're not here to make a movement. I think that we're here to make that example that there's a loophole in the system. And that loophole should be closed through this process, granting us with the approval as an exception. Why?
Hold on. Yeah, explain to me why, because I don't know why. You're saying there's a loophole, so everyone could have gotten away with this.
Yes.
You're the example, and you want to be you want to set the example about how not to do this?
No, it's the example to prevent this from happening again.
But why?
Why? Because there's a disconnection between the process of the city, the board, and the special permit issued by the City of Miami and the Department of Police.
Hold on right there. I'll tell you what we tell everybody who doesn't go to the right department to get a permit. You don't go to the police to get a building permit. And then you want to talk to your landlord about where to go. No. I mean, that's what happens. I'm a building contractor. Everyone's been in town for a long time, so they know how things work.
If I may, we started off in the city, and the city, when it started to ask us questions about the project that we said that was going to be done in one day, then the city was the one saying, you should go to the special permit from the police department. So it's going to be only done in one day. So we started, and there's evidence plenty in the city where we started in other offices for building. I'm sorry, if I may.
I'm asking you a question off what you said.
I am answering you that. I started.
Please let him finish.
Thank you. We started with a permit expediter. It was not ourselves going there and try to get a permit. We used a professional for that purpose, and we started off at the city. And the city started asking for insurance, started asking for the complete project scope. And once we were providing the information, the city was the one saying to us, oh, it's only a one-day thing? You should go through the special permit through the police department. And we were redirected there. And by being there, we complied with everything that they required. So we didn't force nothing. We did everything by the book. And it was the loophole, again, my point, where the police department should say, listen, these guys are trying to paint an artistic mural in the Mimo district. This should go through the HEP board. There is a loophole there at the special permit, the special events permit on the police department. And that's why we're trying to make the statement here and make the record straight that we were not violating this purposely. We tried to go through the board, or we tried to go to the city, so the city was the one at some point that said, hey, listen, we cannot grant you a permit. Why? Because you're painting an artistic mural. And this is an artistic, historical district. You should go through the HEP board first. That didn't happen. We got a signed permit from the City of Miami, from the police department. That's the loophole. So what we're trying to do is not a movement. What we're trying to do is not saying to everyone, you know what, you can paint your flag in your building. Nothing's going to happen. That is not what we're trying to intend here. What we're trying to intend here is that we already made this thinking that we're doing it right. We're here presenting to you directly the reasons why. So we're expecting to have an approval on this and closing that gap. So there's a better communication within the city when someone else tries to paint the Jamaican flag or the British flag. They will have to go through the process, and whatever the process is, they will have to be at this board presenting their application. Thank you.
You know, for the record, I just want to clarify, and I don't want to interject myself into this, but seem to be making an argument of estoppel. I've never heard of the Miami Police Department issuing special event permits for works of art, for murals, for billboards. I don't really have any idea what happened here, but special event permit by the code is usually for an event of a nature such as a party, such as a street closure, such as a parade. Billboards are regulated by Chapter 62 of the City Code. They require a multiplicity of permits, and Balin's, for the record, knew to come to this board because they were before this board for various things with the restaurant. So I really, I'm not a witness here. I don't know what happened. All I know is that, the police department is not the appropriate jurisdictional authority to be issuing mural permits, billboard permits, or anything like that. They have no lawful ability to do so.
And we've had cases in Mama District trying to get after the fact mural painting on the front. Remember the cupcake shop with the stripes? no, it doesn't fit. So we gotta paint the whole thing white. It's just how it goes. And so, the fact it was done in one day, 2 days after Christmas, I guess the weather was good.